Welcome back to the Gun Guy Radio Product Spotlight with our correspondent Paul Levy from Brownells. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Jake. How's it going?
Well, we're trying a little new setup here on my end, so we'll see how this goes. But you look great.
Yeah, I try.
Combed your hair.
Yeah, I brushed my teeth. Congrats me.
Well, very cool. So this week we're talking about the Brownells AR-15 9mm magazines. So these are the Colt style mags?
Yep, these are the Colt style. As you know, we just came out with some 911 mags not too long ago, and we just brought on a new magazine for the AR-15. All steel construction, a 9mm, like you mentioned, Colt style. And it's pretty robust. We employed that same finish that we did on the 1911 mags, that Xylan finish. I'm going to kind of fly it across on the screen here since it's an awkward shape for the video.
Xylan. Now you're just making words up.
Yeah, it's something we just made up. No, it's a really slick coating, similar to Teflon. If you've handled one of the 1911 mags, it's pretty slick. When you feed the rounds, it's pretty slick. Feeds pretty well. The feed lips are nice and clean. There's not any burrs on those. They're just stamped properly, and it fits in bags.
Sorry to interrupt, but the feed lips, are those steel or plastic?
Yep, the whole thing's steel.
Whole thing. Okay.
The body itself is steel, and then the follower is steel as well. Also, the bolt hold open tab is steel as well, which a lot of magazines of this type seem to struggle with activating that bolt hold open on 9mm ARs. That's kind of a weak spot of that design. As with any platform, you need a reliable magazine, and this really fits it. Also has witness holes, so you can witness how many rounds you have left or which one of your magazines are loaded. There's a 10, 20, and then all the way down at the 32 witness mark. We have all those. Stamped Brownells on the bottom. Pretty reliable mags. We're pretty pleased with them so far. Again, all steel construction, the steel floor plate. Let's see if I can get this open without shooting myself in the face with the spring.
So they're serviceable. You can pop the
bottom
out.
So you can easily take out the spring for maintenance, clean out the body if you get sand or dirt in it. And I also wanted to show you just the follower itself. So it has those guides, so it keeps it oriented properly. It's not going to cant and bind inside the magazines. And then there you can see the bolt hold open tab that's TIG welded onto the rear there. And you can hear this when it slides through. There's no hang-ups on it. It's pretty smooth. It's not going to hang up or bind due to the magazine. I don't know what else you got to put in there, but it feeds smooth, and it's a pretty nice magazine for your 9mm AR.
Yeah, not too bad of a price point either. It's retail or regular retail is $34.99 for a single, and then you have 3 packs for $89.99.
Yeah, and we have sale prices on them through the end of the year.
Through the end of the year, so they're only
$28.99 for all steel magazine for your 9mm AR. Normally, the quality magazines of this type have been in the $40 range. There's a lot of other options out there, sub $20, but all steel construction, steel follower for $28.99. You can't really beat that.
Well, yeah, especially for such a specialty magazine. I mean, there's not that many 9mm Colt pattern AR-15s out there.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Yeah, awesome. Very cool. Awesome. So we're doing something a little bit different with the product spotlight. I guess we can talk a little bit about we're changing up the weekly giveaway on Gun Guy Radio. So if you watch these segments separately on YouTube, you may not know that this is part of the Gun Guy Radio show, this audio segment. And there's a weekly giveaway we've been doing on Brownells, but we're switching that up. We're going to do a monthly giveaway, but we're like quadrupling the value, I guess, kind of thing. Yeah, instead of weekly. You know, we're not just not jipping you. We're making it worth your while. So yeah, once a month, and we're giving away different things we talk about on these product spotlights, which is really cool. So we can share a little bit of the history, the backstory, and how things are made, and then you can possibly win some. So this week we're giving away two, or not this week,
but later this month.
Later this month, within this cycle of four episodes, we're giving away two different things. We're giving away a Storm Lake barrel of your choice and a Streamlight Game Spotter rail-mounted tracking light.
There's that there. We'll talk about that on a separate one.
Yeah, so on an upcoming episode, we're talking about both of these. But yeah, if you want to get entered for these, you can stay tuned for the end of, if you're listening to the audio episode, the end of this spotlight will tell you how, or you can go to gunguyradio.com/winner and get more info there. Well, thanks, Paul. Really appreciate you bringing these great products to light. And if you own a Colt style 9mm AR-15, which everyone should have at least one, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta have one. It's an AR-15. You should have multiple, right?
Right. You gotta have one. It's like your wife has shoes, and you gotta have one for every occasion, right?
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
Shoes or ARs?
Both. No.
So, yeah, if you're watching the YouTube video, you can look in the upper right-hand corner. I don't know if I just pointed the right way. But you can look there. I'll have a direct link to the AR-15 magazine or whatever we talk about that week. It's going to be a direct link right to that product, so it makes it real easy. So, well, thanks, Paul. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, talk to you then.